Man, we really blew it, didn't we, Yuna?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly my fault.
Okay, tell the folks what happened. So we can admonish Yuna again. That's the name of this.
Well, okay, so I post a bunch of trials before I put them to the grid to see if they work.
Uh-huh.
And they get just sent into the algorithm, but you can't see it if you visit my page.
Right.
And I tried to keep a good habit of, like, not reading comments. Mm-hmm. But then I was going through my verified ones.
Turns out not all of them are hate comments. Turns out not all of them are just, like, thirst, hate, and all the above.
And then one of them is from YS Firehouse. Mm-hmm. And it said, come play at my club.
And it was signed Dave.
Signed Dave.
Yeah.
And I go, YS? And I look at, it's Yellow Springs, Ohio Club. Mm-hmm. Chappelle's fucking club.
Owned by Dave Chappelle.
A week late so I DM'd and I was on my phone all day yesterday. I was like, please.
So opportunity knocked and we just weren't home.
Yeah, but how likely is that it would come to fruition?
That's crazy. I mean, and it made sense because it was a trial reel where we were talking about Chappelle.
Yeah.
And so then, and then I don't know. I saw that a club commented, and I'm just like, oh, what's this even about?
Yeah.
And like we talked about, it's probably cooler that we were like suspicious of it. Yeah. Because I get offered stuff in my DMs, comments. I'm like, look, if someone that I really want to work with is going to contact me, they're going to contact me. They'll find a way to make sure
too.
I see the message
That's
and blah,
true.
blah, blah. So. Yeah, and I've been doing this long enough to not get excited about anything. So, bare minimum, I'm taking it as a good omen. But best case scenario, we're going to be headlining Chappelle's Club by the time this episode comes out, and we're already famous.
Oh, I was playing in Fantasyland. I called my brother, I called my dad, and they were like, can we come? And I was like, fuck yeah.
You're like, I'm booking flights right now to Yellow Springs, Ohio.
But even, like, the notice itself, like, if nothing ever comes from it, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
it's pretty exciting.
Good omen, if nothing else. Worst case scenario, we blew it. And Dave's personally offended, and he's like, why
the fuck would I ever?
Yeah.
Just because they complimented my special.
or just he's like, wow, they didn't get back to me for another week. Like, fuck these guys. You're never working in Ohio again, motherfuckers. And in which case. We did have a show.
Yeah, it went great.
Yeah, the reverse roast.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It'll probably be out by the time this episode is out.
Probably. Who were some of the players there? What was the event like? It
was a reverse roast, which is like joke swap. I mean, I swear everybody I've told this to, they're like, it's a compliment battle. I go, that's what you would think when someone says reverse roast. Just go out or joke swap. But basically, we write things.
It's a tricky format.
But it was an interesting writing exercise.
Yeah.
Like,
how would you describe it? I have my own version. I'm kind of curious. Even though we've done it at this point, I'm still like, how would I define this show?
You know what? I was super nervous.
Uh-huh.
Like, the paper I was holding, my hand was shaking.
Yeah.
I even folded the papers to, like, increase the weight, so maybe it wouldn't.
Oh my God, that is like...
It's so stupid.
Some really funny mental game that you played with yourself where you're like, heavy paper means Yuna's not nervous. Heavy paper means Yuna doesn't shake.
But I get in
not
this
shaking
pattern where, like, the times I'm most nervous, I think, are my best performances. And everybody else says it's fine and you look fine, but I'm like, but I saw my hand shaking, so I'm thinking it's not a good performance.
No, it was. Did they laugh?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's a good performance.
Yeah, but I think...
Did they laugh harder when I talked and said stuff? And, and then I ultimately won the battle? Like, yeah, and that's why but you shouldn't ever beat me in any comedy context, Not for a little while.
Dude.
And then once you do, I'll never surpass you again, so... Just let me have this moment.
I'm going to cook you in this roast. At the store.
In the real roast.
Yeah.
It's like I play basketball with these Russian kids at the park, and they're of an age where I could still beat them. But I know one of these days they're going to beat me, and I'm never going to go back to beating them. So I just got to stack up the dubs while I can.
Sure.
And you're like the Russian kid. You're my Russian kid in the comedy space,
There are Asians in Russia. But
yes.
This one, this roast that we're doing, I'm like I'm having the most trouble with.
Because I'm so boring.
You're hard to write for.
Yeah.
It's truly like, you're the most boring, basic-looking person in the world. What do I even say?
It's
that
like,
you're gay and a pedophile?
Yeah, and
you can only do so many jokes like that.
It's worked, though.
You have way more ammo because I'm Asian.
Why would that be ammo? Asia's a beautiful place, and the culture is rich and vibrant, and the people are wonderful. So why would I roast because you're Asian?
But if you go, like, if the opponent is, like, ethnic, there's more stereotypes.
I can literally just do a joke where I'm like, Yuna's like, me so horny. And everyone's like, get this guy a Netflix deal. He does it again.
They want to see that.
They do. That's why I'm like,
roasting white people is boring.
But that's why if you just call me a gay pedo, like, you're gonna do fine.
I'll make the best gay pedo.
Yeah,
jokes.
we'll just we'll weave details of our actual lives into why I'm a gay pedo and blah blah blah, and that'll make it a good roast because
I don't know.
tailored.
I feel like it's still weak sauce because I've been watching roast battles every day, specifically towards white people, to try
to prepare for this.
Yeah,
We
because
have
I want to
another
win.
like month and a half, right?
Yeah, but
Okay, never mind.
I like
Stupid
to be
question. Continue.
proactive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all gay shit.
Yeah. Sure.
So I'm kind of worried.
Don't worry. I'll help you figure out how to beat me. Yeah. Look, I'm my own toughest opponent. This is the only opponent worthy of me to take down is myself.
Yeah.
So I'll be excited to do this.
But one of my favorite ones that you did was the A minor one. That's so fucking
My first roast again, and this is
genius.
why I always was a little trepidatious and like booking. I think now enough time has passed, but when I first met you and you were being on roasting, you're like, should we roast? I was like, look, my very first roast was my buddy Olivia, who's an Asian woman, and so it's like, what have we already not
Yeah.
said that?
Sure.
Now enough time has passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Olivia, she made a joke about, I'm so white I make Drake look like.
Wesley Snipe.
Yeah, and funny you mentioned Drake because in your country the phones are built by A minor.
It's such a good joke. It's such a good
Okay,
joke.
that was literally the day after the Super Bowl, after Kendrick went off on Drake.
Oh,
too.
really?
So that's why the
Perfect
timing of it
timing.
was just too perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but you should talk about the one against what's her face because I
Sylvia?
find that so interesting.
We will. We'll get there. We'll get there. Maybe in a future episode.
Okay.
Because the reverse roast, the way I would kind of define that whole thing, and there's a beautiful tie in here. It's like we're writing for each other jokes for the other person to say that'll be embarrassing for them. That also still somehow roasts the both of us.
Yeah.
I'm writing for you to say something that makes fun
Yeah.
of you and me at the same time.
Yeah.
That's hard, dude.
Yeah.
That's like, that's a 3D chess of
Yeah,
joke
I think
writing
we
in a way.
started with like writing our insecurities about ourselves, and then try and
That's just joke writing in general. It's just
Yeah.
like, what do I hate
I'm
about
a
myself? What am I insecure?
lesbian.
Yeah. But one of
me,
the
girl.
judges on that panel is one of my dear friends in comedy, Kate Lav. She voted for me during the whole thing, but she gave you your flowers. You obviously still had a good set, but I'm just bring her up because she's actually in the studio with us here today.
Yes, and we're very excited.
We're very excited. We're going to bring her up to talk about not just a reverse roast, but comedy, life, and tea, because, tea's the brand, and I'm all about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to kiki with her. Am I doing it right? Did I say kiki right?
Yeah,
All
you just caught
right.
me by surprise.
Nice.
Who taught
She-
you all this gay lingo?
My cousin. He's gay. I have a gay cousin. He taught me most of what I know. And because of him, I'm able to make friends with wonderful people like Kate. And let's bring her up on the stage right now. It's Kate Lav. Give it up for her in the studio.
Thanks for doing this, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
seriously.
thanks for having me.
We know who's doing who the favor.
Oh, please.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And that's both of us doing Yuna. a favor.
Exactly. Whoa.
I'm going to try. Yeah, I know.
Don't ever gang up on a woman. Crazy.
All right, give it up for Kate.
Not for Kate, everybody. Someone who I'm very excited, and we're very lucky to have her here because she tends not to do anything that a man asks her to do.
Ever. But you're like not a man, so it's fine.
Yes. Parentheses compliment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Kate, we've known each other a couple years now, a few years.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. How's our relationship evolved over this time, do you think?
Honestly, like really fruitfully, in
Aw.
my opinion.
Yeah?
Because, for those that don't know, like we met in stand-up comedy,
Mm-hmm.
and when it comes to me and male comedians, we're not getting along. We just don't vibe. And
Yeah.
I think I have like 2 male comedian friends.
Uh-huh.
Because like I'll make friends with a male comedian. And do you have this
And they hit on you.
experience?
make a
Yeah,
pass.
I'm like, no. Yeah, but like also you'll be like talking about a male comedian and be like, oh my God, like, yeah, he's my friend. And then a girl will be like, he's a fucking creep. And I'm like, all right. Did that not happen to you yet?
I've had a lot of guys make passes at me and I go, oh, well, this is over now.
Yeah, you said, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but let's take a look. All that to say, Brian hasn't been creepy.
Yeah.
Yet. I'm not co-signing him, okay? Because I don't know.
You told me 5 minutes ago I co-signed you. You got to be careful now.
It's on camera, though. I'll say it behind
true.
closed
Yeah,
doors. This is on camera. For right now, I love him.
On the
deeply.
record, not a fan, kind of suspicious. Off the record, great guy.
Yeah.
Off the record, great guy. Can I tell you my memory of us first meeting?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember our first meeting, but
Absolutely
it was
not.
clear. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it's at Le Lyric Hyperion.
Best open mic ever.
Best open mic. Your co-host there now. This was before your co-host. I think it was your first time there actually.
Yeah.
And you know, I was booking a show, and you were like, just had great energy, and just like the punchlines were sharp. I'm like, who is this chick? She's funny. The gazongas are wow wow. And so afterwards, I was like, just kidding. Sorry, I was just kidding. Then
Allegations Bogart. That's your new name.
So then after I came up to you, but I was like, oh, you know, you're super funny. I'd love to find you on Instagram. And then you're like, yeah. And then when I found you on Instagram, you had like 70K followers. I was like, she ain't following me back, you know. But I'm like,
remembering
whatever.
the number.
I just remember that it was high. It was high, and mine was not high. And so I was
Right.
like, you know, she's not gonna follow me back. It's fine. You did, and then you were willing to do this show. And then I saw you.
You never booked me on it.
No, I did.
Did
We
you?
have. There's reels of it, Kate.
Right. Wait. No, wait. So I remember you came up to me. You were like, I book shows. And I was so gagged. I was
Really?
so excited. Well, I'd never done a show in my life.
That's crazy.
So I was like, oh my God. And I was like, be cool, Kate. So I was just like, oh my God, yeah, I'd love to.
No
and
way.
the fact that you were like, dude.
I was like, she's so standoffish. No, I didn't think you were standoffish
She's
at
a
all.
bitch.
No, I was just
Yes,
like,
I
she's
am.
too successful for me in my little operation.
No, I'd never done a show in my life. So
You,
I, was
you
really,
had really sharp stage presence. Where I was like, she's at least a few years in.
clip that right now. Everybody clip that.
And now she is a few years in.
Yeah, and you're like, what happened?
So look, really reversing course here. No, the oeuvre expands. We continue to write and whatnot. But and then not just my show, but you just started doing. You know, you got booked on a bunch of stuff kind of right out of the gate, and I noticed that they varied from like bigger shows to smaller shows, and I was just like, wow, she's not saying no to like smaller shows, and I admire just that you respected stand up as like an art form right out the gate in terms of like, yeah.
Thank you for saying
Throwing
that.
yourself up. I mean,
but
that's
also
how I feel.
like that's so crazy to me that someone new to stand up wouldn't do any show they can.
Yeah,
like
it's a
obviously,
reps thing.
yeah, because you're a year in, right?
I'm like 6-7 months, yeah.
Which is fucked up. She's so funny.
6-7
Okay,
months.
take that
I'm
back
sorry.
right now. But it's like you wouldn't say no to a show.
Unless it's
Bleep that.
Wait. Oh yeah, right. I mean,
fucking hate it.
dude, I went to an open mic there. I used to go to open mics there all the time. And then I
Really?
stopped because something weird happened.
Dude,
Hey.
tell.
I literally wrote a joke about. Oh yeah, I wrote a joke about this. Basically, I'd go to this mic all the time, and it was all men, obviously, all the
Yeah.
time.
It's a sausage
And
fest.
yeah, I was like talking about being tall on stage, and then this guy gets up on stage after me, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, I feel like I want a short woman, but you know, I gotta breed with a big tall bitch," and he went on about that, and I was like, and then he was like, "You think I want to fuck these fucking beasts?" And I'm like sitting up, I was like only girl there, and I was just like, oh, and then everyone was just like awkward because I'm a tall girl in the crowd. And then this guy comes up to me after and he goes, "Don't listen to that guy. If he doesn't end up with a tall girl, he's missing out on his genes." And I was like, so
That's
I
not
don't
even
think
the apology.
You're missing the part where I was deeply disrespected. And then that same guy, I like went back because I don't know, I'm new to comedy. I'm like, I gotta go to an open mic all the time.
Yeah.
And he like asked for a piece of gum, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, take a piece of gum. And then he DMs me later that night, and he was like, hey, can I get another piece of gum? And now
What?
in my comedy career, I would never answer that DM, but like my first year, I was like, I gotta be friends with everyone.
Yeah,
like I gotta
yeah.
be cool with everyone.
I thought your response was very classy though. what you end up responding to this as a way to be like, I'm batting the ball back, but I'm also not. When he
How
asked
I
you-
was like, I was like, no, don't be selfish or something like
yeah.
that.
LOL, no. Kind
Yeah,
of
I'm
thing,
like
yeah.
trying to be like, I'm friends with everyone in comment. Guess what?
Yeah.
You can't be, because some of these
No.
people are insane. And then he goes, "Can I eat your ass?"
What?
And I was like,
What a segue.
Yeah, the gum to ass pipeline. But like, I was so turned on, and I didn't respond, obviously. And then he starts making clips about it online. So I was like, okay, fuck you, bitch. He's like, I asked a girl for gum, then I said, let me eat your ass, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, who's racist in the crowd? And I was like, this is the worst clip
Not
I've ever
funny.
seen. You clipping this is gonna skyrocket your career. Anyways. And then I started talking about it, but I stopped talking about it because I was like,
It was a good early Kate joke.
it was an early case.
It was an
It's
early
like
case.
nobody really gives a fuck about a creepy guy at an open mic. That's like a
No, but
fucking-
you
Sure,
delivered
that's
it.
normal.
Yeah, you delivered it. Like sometimes, I mean, look, someone just serves you the punchline in a DM like that.
Yeah.
It's like you don't need any original thoughts. Everyone gives it for you.
No,
You don't
literally.
have to. Yeah.
And then I never went back, and it's hard to find a good open mic where you feel like it's just hard in general. Like I
Yeah.
recently crashed out at one.
Oh hell yeah.
Really?
Where was
Because
this?
this guy gets on stage. He was like, the Me Too movement made people trans.
What?
Which is true, but no, but he was like going off, and there was like no punchlines, and then everyone's talking about wanting to like jack off and die. Have you noticed that that's all these dudes are talking
Jack
about
off
at
and
open
die
mics?
is
Yeah.
very hot right now.
Yeah.
It is a very hot content.
All they at the small open slotted mics, all they're talking about is how they want to jack off and
And
die.
die. Yeah.
It's
Do
like
it.
really
Pussy.
do it.
Slotted might as well just be called the Jack Off and Die signing up platform.
No, literally.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, why am I getting on stage here? Because there's 5 guys in the crowd
Yeah.
that all just talked about wanting to jack off and die.
Yeah.
So I was just like, you're all fucking fucked in the head. And I was like, this guy can't stop jacking his dick to trans porn.
Yeah.
Obviously. And you're mad. And then it's silent. Anyways, everyone should do comedy.
But we talk about like doing the small shows, the small open mics and stuff.
Right.
But when you come in with a little bit of clout, as you did with your
Girl, I did not have clout.
La Realite.
Oh my
Wait, okay, tell me how you didn't have clout, because it seemed like right off the bat, people at least like had to put some respect on your name, given that you had something
Can
of a
they?
platform.
I'm waiting for that.
I mean,
I'm
please.
trying.
It's
Were
only
you on
you.
America's
the
Next
women in the-
Top Model?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I was on Project Runway. But I was a
Oh my
model.
God, that's so amazing.
No, it wasn't.
No?
They treated me like I was like my 600-pound life, because I
Oh
was the
my
only.
God.
I was one of the only plus size.
Queens.
I was about to say plus size comedian. True.
No, you're actually on the skinny side.
Right, no,
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
so petite.
You are snatched.
I know, literally.
You are snatched.
But they just didn't want to dress me, which also I get because it like takes longer. But they made a whole fuss about it.
Right.
Anyways.
Well, and also it's like you're kind of like knowing that I'm coming into the season, like
Right.
knowing what you're dealing with. So
Right.
like don't like invite me and then be like, oh, you're here.
Yeah, no,
You know?
literally.
Like
Yeah.
I'm here. I
agreed
signed
to it.
paperwork.
Hello?
You put a contract on my table to
Yeah,
be here.
yeah.
Just like throw shade and shit.
How long
I
were you
know.
a model for?
Still never stopped.
Never stopped.
Yeah. First of all,
Sorry,
fucked up
sorry.
question.
No, I was signed for like 6 years.
Wow.
But I like it was a lot of just like e-com, which paid a lot of money, but it's like me it would like be like nose down in like Nordstrom and Target, like the website, and I'm like, where's that getting me? You know,
Wearing scrubs.
what? So many
Often.
nurses,
Really?
so many plus size nurses, like just like dress me in
What?
scrubs, and I would serve. But I wanted to do like the sexy editorial stuff, but I never
Sure.
got booked for that.
Yeah.
And now everyone's skinny.
Was that
Skinny?
the-
But they're back to skinny?
Yeah, like plus size girls get nowhere because I did some LA.
Because I felt like plus size was
Modeling.
kind of
It was
on the
booming
up and up.
for
yeah.
like 3 minutes, and then everyone got over it. But I did some modeling in LA, and I like barely booked any jobs. And then I remember New York, they were like, you should gain weight in your
Really?
ass, thighs, not the face though, and not the stomach.
Oh, yeah,
'cause-
let me
'cause-
just do that.
'cause you know how I just think, I close my eyes and think really hard, like ass, 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 and then I eat a hamburger, and I'm just like, oh, look at that. My waist
Right.
is snatched, but my ass got bigger.
Impossible ask.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really know what to do with this, but
But that's also why I feel like your time in comedy, or like, you told me that you've only been doing stand-up 2-3 years now?
2 years in August.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you've seemed so far along, even from the time that I met you, which I guess you were still damn new. But like, if stand-up is the art of putting yourself out there, I think that's the big part of it. Then in my mind, you've been kind of doing it for a long time. That's why I think you took to it really fast, because you're like, I've already been putting myself out there.
I've been humiliating myself.
Because stand-up is the art of like being comfortable with humiliating yourself in front of strangers.
It's crazy that like we do this genuinely.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because like, have you ever been like on a show and you're kind of bombing and you're like, I just feel like this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're just like, I went out of my way.
Right. Like I just can't believe I'm doing this willingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's good, and then
I worked so hard for it. I worked so hard to get to this bomb.
Oh my God, yeah, it happened
just for
last
the people of Dallas, at Hyenas in Dallas, to hate my ass.
I had the worst bomb of my life in Dallas, Texas, on the road.
Really?
Was it Hyenas?
It was Punchline.
Okay.
And it's such a cute. It was one of those things where everyone was silent laughing. I tell myself that. But I just like, I'm hosting for my friend Maddie Mays, and
oh, she's the best.
I love her.
She is so hot. Every time I look at her, I'm like, am I gay?
And you are. And surprise. And she's so
Me
nice.
too, made people trans.
Right? Yeah. But I get out on stage, and I was just like, any joke I've ever done that's worked, like, I really couldn't. At one point, I was almost like,
Wait.
like, is this? I genuinely was like, maybe the mic isn't working. It was so quiet.
You pulled a hacky white man
Yeah,
from
I
the
was
1980s.
but like,
hey, buddy, you
is
know,
this thing on?
is that your wife?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to her after the show. Wait. You know, like, you just do dice clay out of nowhere.
No, I think I had to, because at one point I say a joke and then
I remember you telling me which one bombed. That set the whole stage.
I
Can
don't
I-
even remember which one.
Well, you told me you were like, yeah, I said early on I made a joke about cheating.
Oh my God, yes.
And they hated me and never forgave me for
from
15
the jump.
minutes.
I was like, anyone
You don't
cheating
open
here?
with cheating.
I know. Like, what am
Not
I
in Dallas.
doing?
That there's a family city, Kate.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just like, what am I doing?
Oh my
And then
God.
I say a joke. It's met with silence, obviously. And then someone in the crowd goes, "Where are you going with that?" I was like,
Oh my
That's
God.
a heckle. That's a bar of a heckle. I can't even be mad. I can't.
I know.
be
And I
mad.
go, honestly, nowhere to hell.
Just
That's where
destroyed.
I'm going. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you explain? Did you see who said that? Like, you know, guy in his
It was
20s?
like, it was a younger guy in the back.
way worse. Way worse.
So bad. And
That's-
like, there's these people up front that just like, you know, when they just look mad. They're
Yeah.
like- and then I go into the green room after, tears in my eyes, and I look at Maddie and I go, "Should I quit stand up?" And she was like, "No, it's okay," because she used to host, and she was like,
Hosting's a rough
A
gig.
host bomb is something special.
Yeah.
And because you got to walk back out.
Every time I'd be like, "Hey again," and they're like, "Oh Jesus."
So you're set up for the most failure because you're coming in cold.
right.
Yeah.
So, and then, you know, you talk about cheating and everyone's pissed off.
And everyone's so mad. I talk about my pegging. It was the early. I have this joke about pegging, and it was like before I refined it, if you will.
Kate literally. Yeah.
And like I like act out a peg
Oh,
in
no.
complete silence, and I was like, "Hey, like I just shouldn't even be alive at this point." Like,
I remember
what
you
is
sent me
happening?
a
God.
tape from an open mic you did where you're just like,
No, it was a show, and it was bad.
but I thought it was the Velvet open mic in Austin where you were like, I feel like it was okay, but like, what's the sequence? And I was like, oh, now see, you talk about your boyfriend being gay too early, and then you go into pegging. I was like, you start with pegging
Yeah.
and go into your boyfriend being gay. Reverse that. Start with boyfriend being gay,
Right.
go into pegging, and
'Cause
then you're
that's
like,
relatable.
but it's just so funny to like, yeah, to have to break down that math of
I
like,
know.
okay, I do this. No, not pegging. I had a big dinner. Like,
Yeah.
pegging up for later, you know,
Yeah,
like-
you can't go too sexual up top
True.
because they're like,
gotta
especially when you're a
loosen.
lady, they're like, "This fucking
Yeah.
bitch."
Do you ever get like, I feel like sometimes I don't want to talk about dating so much.
I know, but I
Because-
love talking about it.
Guys are just like, "Muh."
Yeah, they're like another fucking
fucking
whore,
broad.
and you're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah, is it like not dating? I don't know, because dating's so
like
common.
sex.
People like relationship stuff. Why do you feel like is it like women talking about it? Is it the way that y'all talk about it that you think like?
I think it's the fact that we
upsets
are a
the-
woman.
Really,
Yeah.
just being a woman talking about
Yeah,
relationship stuff
it makes
is
it
enough.
more of an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, but I also see it work. Like I see
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
girls get on stage and they're like, "My fucking pussy."
Yeah, there's a way to do it.
Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah."
Netflix,
Yeah,
ring
yeah,
ring.
yeah. There's a way to do it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think
there-
I've
figuring it
crossed
out.
that threshold yet. I'm kind of like,
Do you talk about dating a lot or no?
no.
Not really.
What do you talk about?
Good question.
Dude, fucking nothing.
So it's regular Seinfeld over here.
Right.
That's a good question. How would I format that? Maybe like family, because when I first started comedy, I was like, okay, well, maybe you emulate the people that you admire, but then
That's
to
why I
be
jack off in front of
yourself.
women.
Right.
Yeah, like it was,
Stop it.
This bit again.
I know, but he actually does it anyway.
But I thought like, well, you can always tell stories about your family. Like that's something original that no one can take away or
Yeah.
copy.
yeah, totally.
So I think I'm still on that train.
What do you think you talk about? What do you like your big subjects? And I know it's like the worst thing to ask a comedian.
Gay
What do you joke
guys.
about, bro?
Is it bad to ask a comedian? Gay guys?
If non-comics ask you that, you can legally hit them. But since I'm a fellow veteran, we're just talking war stories over here.
Yeah, so how about you let me speak?
Get him. Yeah, shut up.
Can I commit seppuku now?
Yeah. I mean, I talk about being tall a lot. Like
That is a
one time I literally was at Brian's open mic and I didn't talk about being tall and he was like, give it up for Kate. She went 5 minutes without talking about being tall. I was like, you're a bitch.
You're
It's a big part of my
accurate
life.
bitch. Yeah, fair enough.
Being tall, being an alcoholic, I'm sober.
Nice.
Dating, I just think it's so funny. Like my
Yeah.
dating experiences are really bananas, and probably a lot of women's dating
Yeah.
experience are bananas on ice. Yeah, those are the big three. Yeah, and I don't talk. I feel like I don't talk about sex that much.
No.
Yeah.
I think you talk about like it's its own subgenre of comedy too. Like
Yeah.
kind of making fun of the horniness of male comics.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like within the like you can make a joke about like so and so hit on me or so said this on stage, and within like LA circles, it's relatable enough.
Yeah,
for a
but I
lot of
can't
people.
do that like on.
That's not touring
No,
material.
no.
Would you ever date a comedian?
No, I've actually been celibate almost a year. Back when I was idiotic, I dabbled, but now I'm smart.
She
and
asked about
perfect.
me.
Right. Do you? It's okay if you do.
I've never fucked a comic,
Really?
but
She's still early.
But you're so early, yeah.
I feel
So we won't
like
put that
it's
out there.
just like insane people dating each other.
Yeah, it's I
need
don't
to
know.
count.
Would it even work?
The longer I'm in it, it's like, so picture like the worst male comedian at his purest form. Every male comedian
Yeah, I saw that.
has like, that's his core,
Sure.
But like they can mask it, but it's like, a lot of my friends date male comedians. Like, yeah, I have experience with it. And at the end, it's like all the same. Like they're all like, they're all scary in a way. And I am fearful. But
Blink twice if you need.
right.
Okay.
But like the horniness, I mean, oh my God, I have to tell you what happened the other day.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I did a show with my friend OJ.
Uh-huh.
We
Which often horny energy at the download. I mean, and y'all aren't like, hey guys, come out here and be horny. It's just
No,
like
and it's
y'all
all
like,
girls
come
and
to the download.
gays
It's
that
often
pull up.
girls and
Yeah.
gays, yeah. And then just like that one weird guy named Milton who's
Yeah,
just like,
right.
I've always been such a big fan.
I love comedy. I'm like, okay.
I love 6
But-
feet above.
Right?
He's the one straight
Is
guy.
this your download show?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we
Fun
like
show.
host a show together, but we were booked on a show together
I'm honored
recently.
anytime I'm a guy there.
Yep. Okay. Anyways, we were booked on a show, and this guy brings up OJ, and he was like, "This girl, I mean, the most gorgeous person I've ever seen," and goes on like a rant about how hot she is, and he's like, "I didn't even think she'd answer my DM, like blah 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 blah, like oh my God, like when I see talent." I see it. And I was
Oh
like,
my
okay.
God,
And then
blow
so
me.
she gets on stage, and then 2 comics later, he's bringing me up and he goes, remember beautiful, beautiful OJ?
Oh no.
Well, this is
wait.
her friend, Kate. I don't know her last name.
So rude.
And then during my set,
So fucking
after
rude.
I say a premise, I'm about to say the punchline, and he goes, slut. And it was about, I know.
The booker?
Murder.
The host?
The host.
This is the show I think it is,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Holy fuck, dude. I can't believe it. You want to talk about everything that led up to
crazy.
that? Because we might as well. Let's just, here's our dirty laundry, baby.
Yeah.
Say, we don't even bleep out the fucking name, dude. Let's just
No, we're
roll.
not saying that. I
Yeah,
haven't even talked
no,
about
we
this
won't.
on 6 Feet Above yet.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
This isn't exclusive.
But anyways, I referred to myself as a slut jokingly before, so like maybe he thought it was like a callback, but I was like, why would you do that? Like
Yeah.
And you don't call back my joke.
No, I know. And like
That's
I literally, as a producer of a show, I can't imagine ever heckling someone. I would never say
Yeah.
anything, like
Yeah.
I keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Be
Requesting
respectful.
bits. He's
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, yeah.
do old X. Do pegging.
He's like, just tell me about the last time you fought. I'm like, what? But so before this, he DM'd me and OJ a sketch idea.
It's always
Right?
those. It's always that shit. Oh my
Have
god.
you been pitched sketch ideas?
So many.
No, oh my God,
do
like
they
what?
involve, do they
I
involve
just wrote.
They're like, so you're sucking my dick. You're like, what?
So you're like my Korean girlfriend in
Yep.
this skit. Oh my god,
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weird.
And they're like, and don't talk too much unless
Yeah,
you're saying
wear
how much you
something
want to
tight.
fuck me. Yeah, I'm like, what is this literally
and
for?
I might let you collab.
Right.
Can you look up and say, "Oh, thank you so much"? She's like, and yeah,
Literally.
Yeah.
That was going to be my sketch idea for you. Anyways.
me and Kate
for
after
you,
this
I'll
in the
do it.
parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But
So the sketch idea, yeah.
the sketch idea, it was just a lot of like ass slapping and I was really like, I had to look at it, like I had to read it 6 times, and then I called OJ
One
and
for
I was
every
like,
foot.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna need you to read your DMs right now. And she was like, I like we didn't answer. It was so awkward.
Yeah.
And I had a gut feeling. I was like, I shouldn't do this show,
Uh-huh.
you know, but
Even though they rave about how great of a show it is.
right, and it like is, but I just like I knew that I was like, you shouldn't do it, but I still did it because I was like, well, like it's better than an open mic, you know. Like
Sure.
I always think about
Because what was the other what else was I gonna do that night?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you know, you got to work on your jokes.
And I guess like
And-
the training of the thick skin, right? It's
That's-
like,
yeah.
look, I knew that the show's
Yeah.
gonna suck. I walked in, it fucking sucked, and I'm better for it.
Yeah.
I'm damaged, but I'm better,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, I did kind of. It was like a mini crash out when he
Fuck yeah.
said slut, but it like didn't. Nobody laughed. I just insinuated that he should shove something up his ass.
Yeah.
And
Insinuate.
and by that I mean I said it.
Likely suggested that there was an object in which he could insert into his posterior.
And everyone was just like, oh, and I was like, all right, I don't know what to do.
all right, Peggy.
Right.
That's crazy.
But yeah, there's been like, I don't know, because so me and OJ, like, she's like my comedy bestie for sure, and like bestie in general. And it's so interesting because we talk about the way that we're treated in the comedy space, like the levels of disrespect. We're both disrespected by a lot of people in like really different ways because like she's a sex worker, she talks about it, and then like I'm really tall and
And
kind of
hot.
unapologetic, and that's like, and we're both triggering to men in like different ways.
Sure.
And it's really interesting the way that we're treated. And we were talking about that show, and she was like, that's like the spectrum of how women are treated. Like they're either
Yeah.
like super sexualized,
Yeah.
or they're like, fucking, I hate this bitch, the fridge that's getting in the way of like a Hawaiian girl. And it was just a really interesting experience. And she gets a lot of sketch ideas being like, so, you know, you're fucking me. And she's like,
She still hasn't gotten back to me about this.
I got it.
So you're fucking me. I'm recording it, and
Yeah.
you know what? Modesty patches. I think they ruined the whole vibe. So let's
Yeah.
just.
And I'm
do
not even
it.
going to post it. It's just for myself.
I'm not even gonna post it. Yeah, we scrapped the sketch. It's in my cloud. I don't know. Well, with all the toxicity of the male gaze out there, can I play something that I got?
The only reason I'm on this podcast episode is so Brian can play this voice note.
She's not wrong, and yeah, I just wanted the public to know about this since it. But
this is a cosign. It
this is.
I'm excited because he's been talking about this.
Oh my god, you haven't heard.
I was like,
No, I
I got a
haven't.
lot to talk about when Kate's here. It's mostly playing this voice memo.
Oh my god.
But her
yes.
and OJ sent it to me, and I got real emotional. I
Yeah.
was like, this is the
Pussy.
sweetest thing anyone's.
Let's give some background, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was Netflix as a joke, and we were hanging out, a lot of comedians, and it was just like, it was really intense. Like, and you know, people were being weird. This one guy came up to me and he was like, I know you feel it. I was like,
What? You
feel-
open with that?
Right. I was like, who are you? And then this other guy.
Not bad game.
This other guy kept touching OJ, like, oh, that's crazy. I'm like,
He kept
bitch.
He was like this, and I did that too.
Yeah. I was like, what? He like, anytime he sees OJ, he like grabs her and like grabs her weight. And then like, we were like
Ew.
leaving a comedy show. And so like, and he was like grabbing her and she was like, what the, like, we were just really upset.
Yeah. Anyone would be.
And Brian was like kind of being our security guard that night, and just like it's just nice hanging out with him when we had a new appreciation
Aw.
for him.
Oh my god.
because
Oh, I didn't know.
you make
that's
us feel
kinda- yeah.
safe, and we were like, why is he the only one we've literally ever felt respected by? Play it!
But not like an obnoxious white knight kind of
Right.
way.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'll take away the cosign in a second.
Yeah, she will. And she's going to by the end of this episode for sure.
Brian, I'm here with OJ. We're having a sleepover, and we're talking about how, like, hopefully we never date a male comedian again, but if we do, we were like, they need to be like Brian Bogart, and if they're not, then we're not going to look in their direction.
Like, literally, how hard is it to
How hard is it?
do whatever we say
And it's like...
and you do it not even in, like, a cringy way?
No, it's
or
not-
annoying. You're not even annoying about it.
No, he's just nice and, like, respectful. And I think we're so, like, used to male comedians, like, being literal sexual harassers.
If you're not even doing anything crazy, you're just being normal and treating us like humans. You
Yeah.
deserve respect. You literally just respect us and we're gagged by it. Which
I
is
know.
but
Anyway, love you.
You literally
that's
just
so
respect us and we're
sweet.
gagged by it is like my favorite line.
The disdain for male comedians runs deep. Like, clearly.
Does it fuck up your dating taste?
Dude, I was talking about this with my
It's
friend.
interesting.
Yeah.
The past 2 years of comedy, I feel like I'm becoming asexual.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding. It, like, just, it's just the things I've seen.
That you can't unsee.
Can't unsee the things I see my friends go through. Like,
yeah.
I just like being around that all the time and going to all these open mics and every guy saying the same shit. Like, I'd suck off, blah, blah, blah. I want to jack off. I want to die. And I'm like, I'm around it all the time. And it reminds me of when I went to college. I'd never really...
Jack off and die.
I'd never jacked off and died. No. It was like my first time seeing like Men in the Wild. I went to like a big state school. And the way they talked about women and like acted, I was like, it really fucked me up. I was
Wow.
like,
shock to the system.
oh my
kinda,
God. Yeah. Because I went to like a really small school. Like I didn't talk to men. I just
Was
with
it all
my
girls' school or
girls.
was it just like
No,
very
no, no.
small?
I went to a public school for 3 years and I
Yeah.
repeated my junior year at a boarding school.
Oh, wild.
I know, lore. And I just
Yeah.
like was never, I didn't talk to men ever.
Right.
Like I was really, not that I hated them. I don't know. I was
Kept
like,
it
awkward.
distant. Or you just like girl.
And they
kinda
didn't
like-
talk to
yeah.
me because I was like really tall and they wanted like a petite, which love your journey. But then these like men in college, they were like trying to penetrate me and they were interested in me. And then it's like the way they would act when I wouldn't was so crazy. Because I was a virgin until I was like 20.
Really? But
Also,
you're so
era.
hot. That always
That's
surprises
why.
me.
That's
No.
why. Also, different eras. Like, I don't know, you and I are like, Me Too is a big line as far as like just how dating culture changed.
Yeah,
So
and
it
how
wasn't
many
just a-
trans people.
Yeah, it's about becoming trans and everyone dating each other and there being no genders.
Yeah.
But that was the point of Me Too, right? that's what Harvey Weinstein died for. But yeah, I don't know. Like I was out of college for a few years by the time Me Too happened, but I just like felt this distinct shift in like how like dating's approached and talked about, and I'm just like, wow, that's so different from what college was like. Like going to University of Texas, big Greek life, big
right.
school. I'm in the theater programs, and that's like weird, sexual energy there. And then there's also
Yeah.
like the other, the more sporty side of it, where like you have friends who are in frats and stuff, and
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, this is a different animal,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
different beast.
Yeah.
How's your experience?
I try to keep the narrative that I'm just a lesbian. When you're around like male comedians, it's just like these aren't real people. These aren't normal
hear that?
people.
No.
They're autistic. They're not healthy to be around, I think.
Yeah, that's
And like a healthy comedian's kind of a red flag. Because
Yeah,
that's like
and they're
you're
not funny.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's tough. I'm honored to be on that short. So if I'm like on a short list of male comedians to trust, if not like the top one, do you know where this is going?
no.
Okay, well, just because you have a podcast 6 feet above.
Yes.
And I just thought it was crazy that like when you guys had your first male guest, that
Right?
What?
It
It was a straight
not
male
me.
comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
It was not me. It was Aaron Branch. Love him. I just had to ask, does that have anything to do with the fact that he has 643,000 more followers than I do.
No, I think that you're trying to silence a black man's voice. Actually.
That was really. I don't even want to get on 6 feet. I just don't want him there. I don't want him.
You're like, how dare you?
That goes for all the blacks.
Clip that right now.
Please don't.
Right.
I want more black. Can I not go so more black people go on 6 feet above, please?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and Brian's not even white, which is crazy.
barely. I mean, I'm pretty white. Look at me, I'm white.
Okay.
But my mom's from Cuba. For those who don't know the lore,
Right.
and that's all you got to know. You know.
And that's the damn lore of it all. But yeah, it was really crazy. It's so funny though, because like I'm obsessed with Aaron. Truly, I think he's so perfect in every way.
I've seen him on this TV show.
Yeah.
Even before knowing who he was, that he was a comedian. My
He's
dad and I
so
watched that
nice.
show, and then when I saw him talking to you guys, I was like, oh, that's the guy.
Yeah,
You know?
he's so sweet, but it was so funny because it was like our worst performing episode because it was a man.
I clocked
We
that.
got so many comments being like, "All right, why is a man here?" Like, it's like
A lot of people though were also like, this should have more views. Aaron's a great guest.
He
too.
was such a
Like,
good
yeah,
guest.
yeah. So
I was proud of it. I mean, I don't really give a shit as long as
Right.
the usuals show up. I'm thrilled.
and that they at least appreciate the attempt.
No, so
Does this
people
bode
were
poorly
like,
for me in a future episode?
Yeah,
Given that
yeah.
your only male episode performed badly.
no, but it's like I love that it performed badly because it show we're doing
It shows
something
that you actually
right.
have a fan base. Yeah, who
So
like
your audience is mostly women.
Yeah, mostly girls and gays, which is like, and I've met a lot of them that come to the download, and it's like the biggest gift that people, the girls and gays watch us. Like, that's all I wanted. It's my dream.
That must be a fun circle because ours is 95% men.
Is it?
because of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Because of her
It's
fucking.
the perils of being a hot girl.
I know. You're telling me. No, yeah, it's kind of. So we're. I hate to tell you this, Kate, but we are exposing you to more men on this podcast. Just what you
Yeah,
needed.
they don't usually like me.
Here's the good news. Not all of them are going to be comics.
Okay.
So there might be some men.
I like men.
Yeah.
People think I hate them.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, I have heard you say stuff that, if isolated in its own individual quotes, may play with misandry, but I know it's a bit. I know it's a bit. I know we're doing it for the lulz.
It's a little bit of truth. No.
That's what the bit is.
Yeah.
A bit of truth in there.
No, I've met some like older men that watch 6 Feet Above, and they're fucking sweethearts, you know, and they're straight, and I'm just like, I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Would you ever fuck a fan?
Have you? No. You're smiling. No, because like I don't. Have you? I went on a date accidentally with a guy, and halfway through he
That knew who you were?
No, halfway through he was like, I got to admit something to you. Like I've
Oh,
DM'd you
no.
before, and I was like, oh, but the date was like really bad, and he was like, I made a joke. He said something about like a little anti-woman, and I was like, oh, so you hate women, like as a joke. And then he like tried to do this whole bit where he was like, yeah, I do, and he stood up in the restaurant. He was like, and I hate women, and I was like, oh my god.
I admire the swing. That's a swing. To get up in a restaurant and yell, I hate women for the
He was
lulz.
like trying to do a bit, and it was like, it was so not funny. And then he
Oh
tried
my
to do it
God.
again, and I was like, you need to sit the fuck down.
I hate all these stories you tell where I'm looking on the man's side, where I'm like, that is a man who's just trying his best on a
Committed to
date.
the
He's
bit.
nervous around a woman he finds beautiful.
Stop
That's so
screaming that you
crazy.
hate women. But
I don't ask for much.
I don't ask for much. No, but I'm a joy to go on a date with. I'm
sure.
really fun.
Yeah.
But I just don't do them.
From
Ever?
one tall lady to another, do you have any
Right.
advice for Yuna? You know,
Stilts.
comic.
No, I used to go on a lot of dates, but I'm in my.
Are you
celibate
like
era.
a dating app person?
No.
No.
I hate
How do you
dating
meet
apps.
these men then?
Just like in the wild, you know.
They find her. In the wild.
Right.
Kate in the wild.
Do you
yeah.
ever respond to like a DM?
I
if they're, like,
have,
really
but
hot?
it's like it's only happened twice.
If they're really hot.
Yeah.
Like you have to vet the profile first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta vet who they follow. If they're following like 7,000 people, and it's all like hot women.
It's
Yeah.
all just like Insta thoughts.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, so, but yeah, I love a DM from a hot guy.
Yeah,
I think
who doesn't?
Is the greatest dating app.
It is really
yeah.
what the date like dating app
It
because
is.
Yeah, and dating apps, you're like sort of filtered this version of yourself.
Yeah.
It's like Instagram. It's like you can't really hide much.
No.
As much because it's like you see. Do you have clout? Like, dude, who follows you? Like, yeah.
But then they see my content. And my content is kind of male repellent when you think about it. So.
I
If
mean,
they like it.
But if it's a real ass bitch,
Yeah.
he'll slide in.
like me. Was
Right.
Kate at the Lyric when you humiliated yourself?
What happened?
A couple
The Lyric
weeks
is an
ago?
open mic I host for those.
Lyric
that are
up here on
confused.
Silver Lake. Great. Check it out.
What happened? Tell me everything.
We'll bleep out the name, but is there, right?
Okay.
A couple weeks
And
ago.
I was like,
I love him.
Yeah.
I love him too.
Oh, okay.
And
It's like
I was like, oh, you know Brian, like, you guys started together or something? And then I'm like, oh, we just started a podcast. Do you want to come on our podcast?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, honestly, that's like a waste of time. And I was
But
like,
she's too eager. She's
I just
tamped
thought
it down
it was
a bit,
like
but
opportunity. Let's at least try.
she's like, I see a guy I like. Why don't I try to get something out of him?
And then
I'm a cute gal. That usually works for me. That's where it comes from.
Was he joking? Was it like,
know, he said
that's
it-
a waste of time?
no,
not
he
here,
said
is
it
he?
in a really nice way, but the core of it was that's a waste of my time.
He was just like, oh, that's just,
no,
waste of my
he was like just like I don't know how it would benefit. I don't know if there's a lot of benefit coming from doing them.
That's so crazy. Are you
Was it me?
serious?
I felt
Yes,
like it
that's
was
so.
an-
Can-
I kind of was like. good
I
for
get
him.
it though, because we're new. He's a huge name. It's kind of me asking, "Hey, can you do this favor for
Can't
me?"
you just lie and be like, oh yeah, I'm super busy, but I'll let you know if I can.
But then
Wouldn't that be better?
I kind of appreciate more of the just like you're not ready for me, kid.
I guess.
Just so that I know where I stand.
It turned out okay
you know?
because like when we were out and like it was like you, me, Max, Ian, that whole thing. Then I was chatting with him for a little, and I was just asking like, how long have you been doing comedy? When did you start touring? Asking shit about clips.
Yeah.
And then he gave like really helpful information, so
He
it
is a
ended up
sweetie.
being fine.
He's a real sweetie.
But I honestly don't knock him for being honest. I'd rather have that than you.
But
be
you
fake.
felt like everyone in that circle was like.
Oh yeah,
getting
and
up-
then it was like Max, Ian, and then Ian starts walking away, and then I feel like I was like I should just leave. So I sat down and I pretended like I had so much shit to write down in my notebook. And I was just so embarrassed. Like, why do I even open my fucking mouth?
It's like they have no idea what fucking bars I'm writing in here.
And then I'm
right
like,
now.
oh, I'm gonna bomb, or I'm gonna do so well, and then he's gonna like have more respect for me. I didn't even get pulled.
Oh, I'm
So-
so mad you didn't get pulled.
It's okay. That was only my second time there,
Okay.
so I'm not.
But I know that I think you were hosting, and so it was like, oh my god, I just embarrassed myself in front of like so many of my favorite comedians, and I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
She told me the story. I'm like, that's so dope,
That's
Just,
so-
Because I
classic,
do
classic.
love when I first saw you at the Lyric, I was like, oh, this is good classic, like, setup, punchline. It's clean.
It really
Thank
is.
you.
I actually wrote down a lot of your shit, like, when
So
we
I
did
could
the
do it
reverse.
later.
Yeah. She's like, I'm tall.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm a tall bitch.
No, when we all did that reverse roast, like, you had a great set. And I
Oh,
think
yeah.
when,
Yeah.
you need to, like, take notes from things that you like
Oh my god,
to
thank
kind
you.
of learn from it. Yeah.
Girl, that reverse roast was crazy.
Kate's like, so I'm half Cuban.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's my material. Yeah.
I'm so gagged by that interaction. Well, can you imagine if a woman said that? Oh, I feel like a woman would never say that.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
I never thought about that.
I know, which is why we need to tap into the male comedian brain.
I'll bet
Not the
this-
pervert part.
I think it's
Jerk
something
off
that
and
just
die.
kind of happens.
Right.
Jack Oven. Yeah, and we all know that's his brand of comedy too. That's why we love him so much, because it's just jack off and die material.
Right.
But I think when you like get that busy, and he's very busy, then like you sort of inevitably, you're not trying to be rude. It's just like how it comes out, because
I
so much
know.
shit's
Yeah.
coming out. You're just like, no,
I
I
know,
can't do it. I
yeah.
can't do it. Like I was TAing a class yesterday for grad school, and like just with people coming up to me all the time, I'm like, I'm not even that busy, but it's just
Right.
a lot. People coming up to me asking me
Right.
stuff. So I'm sure when everyone's always asking you
Yeah,
stuff.
I bet everyone's like always
Want a
asking
piece of his
him
shit, yeah.
everything. Like, let's do a skit. But it's actually a
I grab your
respectable
ass.
skit.
Yeah. Hey, so I wrote this sketch.
Yeah, yeah.
You grab OJ's ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I respect that.
I don't take like much offense to it. I just felt like, oh, why did I say that kind of moment.
Girl, that's happened to me. That literally happened to me last night with a group of lesbians, and it was so embarrassing. It was a similar note. I was after the show. I did a show and it was like 50 lesbians in the crowd. Low-key, I bombed. But after the show, I come outside and it's the group of them and they're like, hey, like you were great. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Show me, bitch.
Yeah.
Show me.
I was like, thank you so much. And I'm always thinking about like the download and recruiting baddies for the download. So I'm walking away and then I run back to the group. I'm like, I have a show and you guys should come. It's at the Hollywood Improv. And they were just like, and I was like, yeah.
Anyways, Kate laughed.
And they just like didn't ask any follow-up. I was like, no, literally, I don't know why I said that either. Sorry.
I see no one reaching out for their phone or pen and paper.
I was like, got it. But like, just like they're walking, I should have done it when they said, hey, you did well. But the fact that I ran back to them, I thought about that for like my whole ride home.
I love the idea that as you walk off, like, we should look her up. Like, maybe she has other stuff. And then when you walk back and you're like, I think it's like, never mind, you know?
But I remember I asked like a bunch of like bigger comedians to do the download and they were just like, yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah.
Down the road.
I'm understanding.
I think that's just like the turmoil.
That's just how it is. Yeah.
Us putting ourselves out there. And
Well, you're going to get rejection.
opportunity.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
So don't, you know,
How do
honestly.
you, I was surprised because you know, you're like on paper the most, I mean, we're all broken inside comedians, but you're one of the most confident presenting people that I know.
Yeah.
And you had
It's
a little
very
bit
admirable.
of a, it is.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's why I like you and get, you know, but you had like a few incidents with your phone and you lost it and you were like,
And you're always there.
I mean, I saved your life
Yeah.
a couple times, but one time your phone was in the abyss. No one could
God,
find it. It was on
yeah.
the street and you were like crying, panicking. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure you get on your phone. It's on the cloud. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then when I found out why,
you were so gagged by this.
I'm still gagged by it. But if you want to explain to it, or I will, and that is a threat.
It was such a layered feeling.
Yeah.
But one of the layers was I have like audition tapes where people asked me to like sing, not like dance, sing, or it was, and I like, the thing about me is like I can hold a note, but I'm not like a good singer, you know? But I'm like really trying and it's like really embarrassing. And I was like, people are gonna find that, they're gonna leak it, they're gonna say, what the fuck is happening in Hollywood? And and then there's like,
Do you
just
think
like,
that's given too much credit? Where
Yeah.
he's like, I define Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
Hollywood is
I am Hollywood.
Hollywood is ablaze with this
was
this
like-
leaked video of Kate
I was
Labs.
picturing all the parodies, and there's not even like nudes on there, honestly. And if there are, they're fire.
That
But I was just so scared of the videos getting, because there's just like a lot of embarrassing videos of me like
Sure.
putting myself out there,
Yeah.
which we have to do, and
Yeah.
it gets humiliating at times.
Yeah.
But I was really scared. And then one time I lost my keys, and Brian hopped a fence to get them.
a fucking big ass.
It was
fence.
a big fence.
Thank you.
Really?
I had to like.
Because when people are like fence, big, you know, good
No,
for
no,
you.
no.
I'm like, this was.
It was tall. Like I was really gagged. So.
Like, yeah.
You're
I
a
walked her
hero.
to. Can I? Hold on. I gotta replay this voice memo.
Brian, I'm here with OJ.
No, we were like walked. Okay, we did a show together, and I don't know. We're on a good streak sometimes. I don't know why, because there's so many damn comedians in LA.
Yeah.
But you and I are booked on so many shows together
Such a
independently,
blessing.
like where they're not like, oh, wow, you know, are you together? Like booking
Yeah.
together.
We
It's
should
like,
be a duo.
yeah, we should. We should. Sorry, you know.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
Is this what it feels like to be cucked?
yeah, sit in that chair in the corner.
I just
Welcome.
watch you guys
watch
talk.
us do a podcast together. But yeah, we and afterwards walked you to your car because I'm a hero and stuff. And then, but when we got
Literally.
to your car, I mean, you were parked right next to me. But then when we got to your
Right.
car and then you reached for your keys, they weren't there.
Yeah.
We walked back, and it's like this venue that closed the moment we left. The owner could not have been more
I
excited
know,
to
literally.
show. Because we were back there like 5-10 minutes later. Everything's black,
Yeah.
dark there, and then we're calling Annie, who has breast cancer.
I
We're like, Annie,
know.
can you get your canceled
Like,
riddle,
Annie, help me.
ass
Yeah.
over here to like help our situation? It's like, sorry guys, and then I'm just like, I gotta fucking hop this because I was like, there's
Yeah.
nothing for me to land on. I just have to like be
I
very
know.
careful.
Did it hurt?
No, it turned out to be fine. Like when I
So
resign myself to the fact that there's no other. Well, no, because they had a security camera. I was more worried about like the camera
Right.
and then them calling Annie and be like, "Your comedians came in and
Yeah.
took my carrots." Like it's a farmer.
In
or
that
something.
accent,
Yeah, in that
exactly,
accent.
exactly.
Anytime you're breaking into someone's house, it's a farm.
Yeah.
It's a farm, and they have cabbage that you're trying to loot.
The more you know.
The more you know. But yeah, that was fun. But yeah, just I don't know, because you're so confident that you're worried about people seeing videos of you singing. like on.
I know I do get insecure about really random things.
Yeah.
And I think
And then like you're afraid of them seeing the videos of you on your camera, not like emptying your bank account.
right.
Like that's way worse than losing all my financial.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
Well, that's social capital I'd be losing.
yeah, that's true.
And that's the issue. But I think, I don't know. I feel like stand-up is doing this thing to me where it like breaks me down and then I build myself back up and then it breaks me down again, which is relatable to literally everyone that does stand-up. But you know, when you don't do well in a show, you feel like you're the only one that's ever bombed in your life. And you're like, no, this is actually the most humiliating thing, and it's isolating to me. And I think just experiencing that has been good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
think
being
ever since I started stand up, I've like learned so much about myself.
I know.
I think that's so valuable.
And it sucks that like you do have to have the humiliating moments and you
Yeah.
learn so much in them.
Yeah.
And like being on the road with Maddie and Dante, like they're so good. And like I feel like I'm like with the big dogs.
That's how you get better, though.
I know.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And Maddie knows that. That's why she's cutting you some slack
Yeah.
on your road bombs. And, I mean, you're learning how to talk to different crowds because you've learned your voice in LA. You have you have
Right.
a city voice, and
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that can't travel. But you just got to know like
Sometimes it doesn't.
how to cater it. You know, save the
Yeah.
cheating and the begging stuff
Right.
for the last part of the set.
Dude, I did the mothership mic, like the potluck mothership
And you crushed,
mic.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Really?
I have to tell you what happened.
Yes.
Unless we don't have time.
No, we have to. How much time? What are we?
Right now we are at 47 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's
Okay,
do
yeah.
it.
Let's,
This is just crazy. Okay, so I do like the Mothership Big Comedy Club. I do their open mic. It's like an audition mic, and they pulled a crowd, and I was like, slay. And so I was just worried because sometimes I've done potluck and there's like not a lot of people there. So I was, thank God. Anyways, I go up. I do well. I do a cheating joke still. I don't know why it bombed, but anyways. They were like, they're very like, you can't really hang out in there. So after
right.
after
they,
your set, you have to
escort
leave.
you outside.
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'm running out after my set, and this like bald guy beelines, and he was like, "Hey, my friends want to meet you. We have a table. Come sit with us." And I was like, "Wait." And I was like so flustered. I like just did my set. I was so confused, and he was like, "I got a bunch of friends way hotter than me. We all want to get you a drink." And I was like, this is the best and worst moment of my life. And then I look at the host and I go, "No, I have to leave, right?" Going like this. And the host was like, "No, go hang out with him." And I was like, "Oh my God."
bitch.
And I got so stressed out. And he was like, "No, you don't have to leave. Come with me." And he's like getting kind of aggressive. And I was like, and then he starts walking and I just like beeline and I like sprint down 6th Street. And it was really dramatic.
It was the aggressiveness. It's like, you know, because you're like, we have to leave, right? And then the guy just pressing a little further, being like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
come with us.
Yeah, yeah,
if he was
yeah.
like, oh, no, it's okay, you can come, then you'd
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
actually go. If he took a step
No,
back
I
instead of
wouldn't
a
have
step
gone.
forward-
Can you
What?
imagine me
You
sitting?
thought about it, though, for a little while.
I thought about it for a
Yeah.
second. I'll admit it. But, but I was like, they're like, oh, this random LA comic, she just like hung out with a bunch of bald dudes in a VIP section after her mic. What's wrong with you? And that's what I
Well,
was
the
going through.
narrative
Oh,
is
okay,
like,
yeah.
or yeah, it's mothership
She's a
VIPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were worried about the optics, about like just.
Also, I didn't want to hang out with 6 men.
Yeah, that's-
and I don't
Yeah.
even drink. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what would I be doing?
Yeah, true.
I'd be like,
An ambassador.
yeah. I'm like, I know you think something's gonna happen here, but
It's
let
like
me tell
the
you.
opera. You got like little spectacles.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, the comedy here is a little different from ours in LA.
Also, why are you getting a VIP booth at an open mic? I don't understand.
It's the mothership culture, dude.
such a
It
good
is
point.
the
Is it
fucking
really?
stranglehold Joe Rogan has on
Damn.
Austin. You know, Austin comedy.
So
scene.
that's
I
like
mean,
the place to get a booth.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the premier comedy club in Austin these days. Certainly in terms of
Yeah.
popularity.
It's so nice.
But the
in
fact
there.
that
Yeah.
it is an open mic is weird.
Yeah, and like they
Falling out
eventize
for open mic.
and they eventize their open mic. Like potluck and set of the night has like crowd and stuff. But
Yeah.
but one thing they don't have is VIP booths.
Right, the VIP booth was
It's fucking
crazy.
But that's what when you have that demand, it's just they have a bunch of demands.
I love it.
Yeah, because that's your crowd.
Those are my kings.
Not
Yeah.
97% female.
Right.
You know, yeah, that's the mothership crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we hope we don't expose you to too many weird dicks out there.
How many weird dicks are watching this? Now I'm scared.
Too many.
Really?
This
Like a
one
lot.
right
Is
here.
your fan base all men?
This fucking
95%.
this fucking
I
kill Tony
looked, it
algorithm
was-
of a person next
It was
to me.
like it said 25 to like 40. Well, all in the U.S.
Because when I
sure
post
they're
by
right,
myself,
too.
look, like only 5 people watch, but it's like 50-50. It's 50-50 men, women, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, women enjoy my stand-up.
Women love you.
Yeah, or at least like the art. And then I looked at the ones that me and Yuna collabed on. It's just like, it just says horny.
Yeah.
I look at the analytics, it just says horny. And I'm just like, oh, dude, I think like the guys see you on the thumbnail. They click. They're like, oh, I want to see the pretty girl talk. And I think they just put me as the avatar of like, oh, a guy's talking to her. I could be that guy. Like,
Right.
I thought that was so interesting that you said that.
that's just how I
It's like
approach
provide
life.
inspiration.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a psychological exercise. I know I'm probably alienating our whole fan base by talking about it like this.
Well,
right
no, I
now.
think they're like, oh my God, a hot girl. And then they see you and they're like, oh my God, it's a man. So I'll actually listen to what's being said. And so it like improves your watch time.
Right,
And then they're
right.
listening to him and then they're like, oh, wait, I actually like what that thing is saying.
Right,
And they're like, oh
right.
my God, that's a woman. And then they're like, wait, I'm down.
What did that little boo boo just say?
Oh, God bless.
Oh man, I got a last thing because it happened kind of recently, but we were at a pool party not too long ago.
Oh, right.
And so I still didn't like get the full story. So like pool party, there's some comics. It's like comedian's house, and then you guys are coming. Like gates open. I'm like, come out, and then like while I'm in the pool, I just hear Brian
Oh my
Bogart! Like screaming, and I'm like, that's not a good noise. That's not a happy
No,
noise.
we were scared. Me
Yeah.
and OJ were showing up to this party. He wasn't answering his phone, and we're like looking for the gate. And then this guy who like just
There's
looks
like a few gates
there's
kind
a
of like
few
in
gates.
a line. Yeah.
A guy who looks like a skater boy from Silver Lake is like going like this to us, and we're like, "Oh, slay!" And we like walk over to him, and he's
He's surprised.
unhoused, and then we saw some paraphernalia, and he goes, "You come here often?" He was just like really confused that we went up to him, and we were like, "Brian!" We were in like tiny skirts and heels. We were like, "I would fucking kill you."
That's so funny.
And he said like he was kind of surprised.
He was so shocked.
'cause
He was like,
beckoned
"Oh,
you
this never
over.
worked."
You guys
Yeah,
like, yeah. He was
Yeah,
like,
we were
"Oh."
like, "Hey!"
He's like, this is literally, I've been praying for this my whole
That's
fucking
so
life.
funny.
He was just like, "You come here often?" I was like, "Oh my
He's the
God."
dog who caught the car and
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do with it now. He's like, oh, I never thought this would happen.
Yeah.
I love how he's like trained for this moment his whole life. And then the best he could come up with is,
He
come
fumbled.
here, you come here often.
Right.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
There are a sequence of words he could have said.
He's
to
on
pull it off.
crack. What does he know?
Yeah, I guess.
How's my body?
Gross.
It was
still?
too.
It was tea.
Oh.
I just
Then
wanted to
never
hear it.
mind.
I just
It was
wanted-
gross.
You're like, wait, Yuna doesn't like it? Okay.
Yeah, then I
never
don't
mind.
like it.
That's great. I just wanted to get that on record too.
How was my body? Who
Yeah.
fucking has that?
It's allegations Bogart. Back at it again. I'm pissed.
No, this whole point of getting you on was just to get certain things on record.
Right,
That I can just
right.
like watch back, even when I'm like fucked up and thrown it all away and ruined my
Right,
life because
right.
of whatever.
Right.
I'll just be like, there was that moment in time
yeah,
where everybody
exactly.
liked me. Yeah.
No, I was telling Brian it's really smart that he is doing this with you.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Exploiting me?
Yes.
Exploiting you and also just having like a funny woman on the show because the two women the two men on a podcast it's
Is-
hard to break into the
yeah.
fields
Yeah.
with two men.
How do y'all feel as two women on your podcast? You know, like in terms of breaking in. I mean, you do great. You don't have issues breaking in, but like, was there? I guess Trevi definitely.
No, we're just getting started. I mean, Trevi's like a superstar.
Right.
So in the beginning, she was really like 20K views. What is this fucking? This is the worst
What's
thing
this
I've ever fucking
child's
seen.
play?
Yeah, and I was like, this is the most amount of people ever. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm you right now with Yuna, where Yuna's like, 130K dog shit. I'm like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. She's like, you're poor. You're
Yeah.
poor
Yeah.
and unfunny and ugly.
I know it's like it's really crazy. But as two ladies, I'm so happy to have her. I'm obsessed with her, and it is really nice that we're just like in different fields as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because it's.
How long
it's
have you been running
interesting.
the podcast for?
It's gonna be 3 years in November.
Wow.
I know.
Very seasoned.
So,
But yeah, like y'all doing that in the studio too.
I
You're the
know!
reason we're here, Kate. I asked you.
I put them on.
Because you put us on, man. Because yeah, you were like, you know, I was like, I've been doing research on. This is fucking embarrassing. I've told you this, but like, I've been binging 6 Feet Above,
Thank
as
God.
I'm like watching podcasts, kind of researching for like what do I want to emulate, what do I admire, like what, and you know, I get a lot of my day-to-day life, so I'm lucky that I don't need to watch 6 Feet Above to get my Kate fix. But now I'm hearing Kate's voice a lot.
Yeah.
I'm knowing her internal thoughts a lot. I'm hearing about who she's having sex dreams about a lot.
I don't even remember who it was. Like, that's the thing. You'll say things, and then people will be like, oh my God, that thing you said. And you're like, oh my God,
Did
like
I
someone
say that?
recently was like, oh, that story about you, and it's really embarrassing. And I was like, I can't believe I said that out loud. But now it's on the internet forever.
But I think also like when we're doing our podcast, we're like, but it's only you guys watching, right?
No,
like,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
safe.
They're like,
like,
yeah,
no.
you think you're safe, but you're
Anyone
not.
can record or copy and paste a link, like.
And then it gets to the wrong side of
Yeah.
the internet, and then a bunch of people are telling you to yourself in the comments.
Oh,
Hey!
I call them my fans.
Yeah, right.
OJ once did screenshot a hate comment she got, and she saw there was this guy that I'd followed, and she's
Shut
like, "Explain it." Yeah, I know it's bad.
Explain yourself.
Did you know him?
Yeah, we worked on a movie together. So what's crazy is, and I had a weird story from the whole thing, because like we worked on a movie together, and it was in South Texas, like on the Mexico border, and I remember my phone was like dead. Or not working, so I had to use his phone all day, and I'll just never forget that as I'm using the browser, he has this porn browser open, and I just remember
the
it's a
fuck
redhead
up.
for no reason. I just remember that it's a redhead.
It's a
porn
redhead?
video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Diversity.
But it was funny to me that the guy, the one time that someone accidentally had a porn browser open that I
Yeah.
like stumbled into, he's also commenting hate on a sex worker's,
What?
Instagram
Criminal.
page.
What did he say?
Just, I don't know, some shit about blah blah blah. Either it's not this and funny or blah blah blah. You said this and it's wrong because I researched this, or I
Like,
don't
those
know.
people are in the wild. Like, we work with those
Yeah.
people. It's
Could you
so
be a bigger
crazy.
loser?
I assume everything's a bot, right? I
I
tend to assume
know.
everything's a bot, but
Yeah.
then I'm like, nope, that's a real person I know. I follow him.
No,
He's,
literally.
I
It's
have an
really
album
scary.
on my phone of like funny Pornhub comments that I've screenshotted.
Oh
to
my
the-
God.
Oh my God, we gotta segment that at
Yeah.
some point.
Dude,
Oh my
I made, when I was in New York,
gotta do that.
I tried to make a Instagram page that was just Pornhub comments.
It's so there's
Yeah.
endless content there.
It was called
Mostly from
Elite
pregnant women.
Bean Flicker.
A+ name.
And it got like 50 followers.
Uh-huh.
But then me and my friend were doing it together, and then we were like, this is actually really depressing. Just
Yeah,
like sifting through
it
porn
gets
comments, I
sad.
was like,
Because
That's why you gotta accumulate it over time when you're already watching it.
so.
Because if you're watching porn for like research purposes, then
Then it gets sad.
It gets
Yeah.
really, it's a
Yeah.
bummer.
Yeah.
This is my job now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kate, is there anything that you want to leave our audience with? Anything you want to plug? The floor is yours.
Guys, thank you for being here today, and just thank you for trusting me with your vision.
No one I
Whatever
trust
that
more.
means.
No one I
Thank you
trust
for
more.
trusting women. Come
Well,
to the
okay.
download. Again, I'm
Sorry.
speaking. Come to the download at the Hollywood Improv. It's a great stand-up show. Watch women do stand-up. We're funny. Do this podcast if they ask you, okay? This was a really good time.
You
I
hear
felt
that?
really safe.
Aw.
And they didn't ask me my body count once, so that was great.
Oh, before we go.
Yeah.
Show us your boobs.
Yeah. Shows the gazongas and tell us how many
Right.
guys.
Never say that again. But
I'm on a gazonga
why,
kick.
like, you, the gazonga head of it all,
I'm on a
like,
gazonga
you're
kick.
obsessed. Say yavos like a normal person. I'm so pissed off.
Say Vaina.
Vaina. That's my word.
That was when I became a 6 Feet Above fan, because I was like, I know Kate does. I see the clips. I just want to see an episode of the podcast. And the very first thing you're like, so I went to the guy to my Vaina.
What?
Is like,
And it's like, why'd I say that?
I was like, I'm hooked. I'm
right.
hooked. Yeah.
And watch 6 Feet Above.
Watch 6 Feet Above. We appreciate you guys.
We love you.
Yuns.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And,
Thanks so
and go
much
to the
for coming.
Patreon.
Yeah. Once we start a
When
Patreon,
they start a Patreon, go to it.
sign up for it.
It's
We
gonna
love
be
you guys. It's Church and State
Thank
with
you.
Kate Laugh. Give it up for everybody.
Yay!